I want to tell you a story. I'll tell you a lot of stories. I like stories. I think they help us to remember things. A man by the name of Jacob Koshy. Kind of a funny story this is. Jacob Koshy was a man who had a lot of ambition. He wanted to make a name for himself in business. He wanted to be big. Well, he got that distinction. He became the lord of an international smuggling ring. For his efforts, he got himself arrested, thrown into a prison in Singapore. While he was in prison in Singapore, he hadn't got anything to smoke, and he liked to smoke, so he managed to get some people to smuggle some tobacco in. So they smuggled the tobacco in, but he had nothing to smoke it in, but he did have a Gideon Bible. So he tore pages out of his Gideon Bible, and he would roll the cigarettes in the pages of the Gideon Bible, and he would smoke them. And one day, he fell asleep smoking his Gideon cigarettes. Don't you love it? You know what? If you ever think that God hasn't got a sense of humor, it just amazes me what God does. And this is why I want to tell this story at the end, because, I entitled this message, Amazed by God. Here he is. He's in his prison cell, smoking his rolled up cigarettes, which are rolled up pages of the Gideon Bible with tobacco inside. He falls asleep. He wakes up when the thing burns him. And all that's left on the paper says, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" And he read that, but what's the rest of the story? So he talked to his captors and told them, I want another Bible. So they got him another Gideon Bible. And he found the passage where it says, and it's the story of the conversion of Paul, how he came to know Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior. And right there in his prison cell, Jacob Koshy gave his life to the Lord. That was in 1980, and today he's a preacher. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that amazing? That God will use whatever it is in his life, and he will use whatever is necessary in your life to bring you to a place of knowing the message of Jesus Christ, because it is a message that will change your life forever.